back to the DaVante Live Video Podcast, where we are bringing you the latest, juiciest scoops and commentary every day to go along with the facts and finds from everything from politics to policy to entertainment too. I'm DaVante Live, your host, and we drop videos right here every single day. So if you're watching right now, why not smash that big old subscribe button to get notified when a new episode drops so you don't miss a thing. So we got to talk about your boy, Mitch McConnell. Really, Mitch? Mitch said some stuff last week that we really got to dig into. Who are you talking about? Well, for all of you that don't know, Mitch McConnell is the Senate Republican Majority Leader, and he gave some remarks last week regarding Election Day and how it should not be a federal holiday because that would give Democrats too much power. Yes, McConnell has gone off the deep rail, y'all, finally. Yes, and McConnell, he took to the Senate floor last Wednesday to rail against H.R. 1, the sweeping anti-corruption proposal House Democrats have put forward as their first major bill in the majority over in the House of Representatives. Among many other measures, it proposes making Election Day a federal holiday and encourages the private sector businesses to do the same. Your boy McConnell, he calls the bill the Democratic Politician Protection Act. We're going to get into that. And he also sees this, and I quote, as a power grab, unquote. Take a look at this clip and we'll get into all of this on the other.
House Democrats have crowned their signature effort for this Congress, H.R. 1, also known as the Democratic Politician Protection Act. Speaker Pelosi and her colleagues are advertising it as a package of urgent measures to save American democracy. What it really seems to be is a package of urgent measures to rewrite the rules of American politics for the exclusive benefit of the Democratic Party. Victimize every American taxpayer by pouring their money into expensive new subsidies that don't even pass the law. Mr. President, Democrats also want taxpayers on the hook for generous new benefits for federal bureaucrats and government employees. Their bill would make Election Day a new paid holiday for government workers. And created an additional brand new paid leave benefit for up to 6 days for any federal bureaucrat who decides they'd like to hang out at the polls during any election. Just what America needs, another paid holiday and a bunch of government workers being paid to go out and work. I assume our colleagues on the other side, on their campaigns. This is the Democrat plan to restore democracy? A brand new week of paid vacation for every federal employee who'd like to hover around while you cast your ballot? A Washington-based taxpayer-subsidized clearinghouse for political campaign funding? A power grab that's smelling more and more like exactly what it is.
Really, Mitch? A power grab? A power grab? How in the world is this remote thing even a power grab or even a possibility of a power grab? You know what, Mitch? I'll tell you what a power grab is. A power grab is when you wouldn't let federal judge Eric Garland's nomination come to the floor for a vote. When President Barack Obama nominated him, you wouldn't let his nomination touch the floor. That's a power grab. But yet you're calling moving the Election Day a federal power grab? Go somewhere with all that shit, Mitch. This isn't a power grab. This is about democracy and making democracy accessible to all. Because after all, isn't that what our founding fathers wanted it to be? Accessible to all. And another thing, Mitch, Democrats aren't the only one who votes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you got elected by Republican and conservative voters, Mitch, correct? Yeah, correct. So Republicans and conservatives, they vote too. Democrats aren't, and liberals aren't the only ones who vote. Everybody needs to vote. It's a right. It's a God-given constitutional right. So come on, don't call this a power grab. Come, Mitch, and do something better with your life, man. But there may be some of you out there that are wondering why in the first place that Election Day is on a Tuesday. Well, what I found out when I went back to do some research and some study on why this was on why Election Day is on the first Tuesday in or second Tuesday in November, and it is because in 1845 people traveled by horse and buggies to vote, and farmers needed a day to travel to get to the county polling places. Then they needed a day to vote, and then they needed a final day to get back to their farms so it wouldn't interfere with their 3-day weekend or anything of that nature. That's why, and this is how dated it really is. And I don't know if some of you like voting on a Tuesday or a work day. I truly think Election Day should be held on a Saturday because election days are crazy. You're running into the polling place, and the lines are super duper long. And if the lines are super long, and you got to be at work, and if you're late, you'll get fired, and all of this. So the decision comes down to vote or to not to vote, or to vote or to put food on the table, or to vote or to keep the job. You're going to go with to keep the job 99.9% of the time than to fulfill your democratic right, which is to vote for your elected officials. So, Mitch, really, Mitch, yes, you have lost your damn mind on this one, Mitch.